What day is it? Wednesday. Okay. All right. So that was a little bit of music before we get into today's episode, but let's go ahead and get into it. Hi, my name is Tracy VA. Welcome back to Live with Tracy VA, the spot where we keep it real, relevant, and resonating. Every episode, we react to viral clips, dive into music reviews, review fresh tracks, and have real conversations about life, growth, and relationships. I allow music submissions in between topics, so if you want your music played and reviewed during show, please tip, or if you're on TikTok, you can send gifts. You could even come on stage with me if any of these topics resonate. But all right, make sure you grab a cup of coffee and let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. All right, so today we are continuing our friendship series where we are talking about everything underneath the sun when it comes to tuned in, call me Tunchi. Hey, Fat Chris. Welcome to the live. So y'all already know we're talking friendships this week. So we have the third part. We started this on Monday, of course, so we're gonna end this on Friday. And then next week we could talk about whatever else, maybe some love. We could talk some love topics. But if I look a little drained today, it's because allergies. Y'all know I just moved to Texas, so I'm new to this. I don't know what's going on. In VA or Atlanta, I'd have allergies during the spring season, but this right here, I don't know what this is. I don't like it though. So my nose might look a little puffed today. My face looks a little puffed. But anyways, today we're talking friendships and we are continuing the topic, but now we're moving into another discussion where we are talking about support and friendships. All right? So with today, I want to ask you guys, have you ever experienced a friend that was quick to support a stranger and not support you? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for liking up the live. Thank you. Thank you for 700 likes. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Does anybody in the chat have a friend that was quick to support a stranger and not support them? Okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for make sure you hit the follow button. So tell me of a time that not baddie. I didn't feel like a baddie today. I'm not. I'm not. But hey. So tell me about a time that a friend supported a stranger. Now me, I'm kind of talking about from everybody else's situations. I don't know nothing about this. All my friends supported me, okay? All all of my friends have supported my endeavors. From when I first started my career in journalism to even when I started my own clothing line, to me even being on TikTok, I have seen my friends support everything that I've done. But I hear a lot of people say that they have friends that don't support shit. I guess that's more for the musicians out here. So say that your friend is always keeping up with new music and you're actually a good artist, right? The friend is always quick to repost if Drake dropped a song, if the weekend drops something. But say you just dropped your mixtape and this is your best friend and they ain't even post your damn mixtape. How would you feel about that? Drop it in the chat. I know you would feel some kind of way, and I'm not gonna lie. I would. But like I said, I never been in this situation. So yeah. Thankfully. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. Yes, that's my daughter's show playing in the background. All right. So today we are talking why friends only support strangers. Thankfully, I cannot say this for my friends. All right. So Lil OC said, I make music. I deal with people not supporting me when I first started, but now I got a buzz. They want to. Ooh. And honestly, how does that make you feel? Drop it in the chat because now that you have a buzz, now they want to support you. But when you was dropping music, putting it out there, they wasn't supporting you, that would make me feel some kind of way. Wait, Lil OC said, I don't even want their support, to be honest. Hey, I think we match energy right there. And it's not that I don't appreciate the support I get, but I truly always, when it comes to like my content or any business that I start, I always aim for the strangers. And I think that's because I'm just so used to already strangers being the most supportive people, the most supportive group of people. Um, I'm not gonna say when I first started coming out as a content creator, like when I was like 21 years old, when I first started coming out, it wasn't automatic for my friends. It wasn't automatic support. You know, I had to kind of, they wasn't sure, so I understand it. But them strangers was always the first to catch on, like, oh, okay, you doing something. Oh, and not only are you doing something, you are capable of changing whatever space that you're in. So they kind of understood that support a lot quicker. C. Online said, "Are you based in VA?" No, I'm in Houston. Lil OC says, but at the end of the day, I don't care anymore. I'm just doing what I love. And I love that. All right, so let's talk about it. Before we get some music, and by the way, if y'all want your music played, make sure you send a gift in or send a cash app in. Um, yeah. So today we are talking why friends only support strangers. Hi, CDA Online. I'm actually located in Houston, Texas. I'm not in Virginia. I left Virginia in April. I was in Atlanta for 6 years. I was back in VA, and now I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm here for good. All right. Lil OC said it's always the strangers showing love more. And that is so true. But why is that though? I really want us to discuss that. So today's topic is, why does supporting strangers feel easier than supporting family and friends? Now, here we go. Let's be honest today. Why is it that strangers will hype you up more than the people who actually know you? Why is it easier to support somebody you've never met than your own friends and family? Let's talk about it because this one hits deep. So, me, well, it's always the strangers showing love. Why is it that it's always the strangers showing love? Is it because that I feel like, so I'm not saying this is me, but I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody that, had a friend that had a business, say that they have a clothing line. But I'm always posting about Gucci and Bape and all that stuff, and I don't post it. If I was that friend, just to think or put myself in somebody's shoes that doesn't make the best decisions as a friend, I would assume that it's because I would feel like, well, why would I need to support? I'm not a fan of yours. And at the end of the day, you don't have to be a fan to support your friend, but it's just common courtesy. So drop it in the chat if you ever been that friend. You got a friend that has a business, but you ain't never posted it. What's the reason why? And I don't think it always comes from a jealous place, but sometimes maybe people feel like they're not obligated to repost it because they're like, okay, well, this is your business, not my business. But me, whenever I have a friend that is doing something and they're going for something, can you send me a Spotify link? Yes, just make sure you send a gift, please. Make sure you send a gift or a cash app. I don't care what it is. But every time I had a friend that was going after their dreams and posting about it, I always make sure I repost. Because even if I'm not a fan of it, because like I said, being a fan of something is not a must. But I feel like it's my duty as a friend, whatever you got going on, to repost your shit. And reposting is not a crazy thing. It's not crazy, but it's something to show that you see them, you support them, and you care. And another thing too, you might not like it, but there might be somebody that's following you that watches you and they like it, and then boom, you just got them some money. You just got them some money, and that goes a long way. So you guys, if you want to send music, The Discord link is in the link in the bio, so you could drop it there. Or if you want it in the email, it's my TikTok name, tracyvamedia@gmail.com. But make sure you send a gift. You have to send a gift or a cash app. What do we say here? People want to see you up, but not above them. Lil OC says, not always jealousy, but I feel like sometimes people don't want to feel like they deriding if they share. Yeah. So you kind of have to be aware of the way people think. As a human, the best humans are humans that understand that not everybody thinks the same way you do. So you could be mad, to your friend, why didn't you repost my stuff? But you never know how they think. They might think that maybe they're doing too much, or they don't want to seem like they're deriding, or they don't want to seem like just anything. But at least the repost, at least the repost. Maybe buying, okay. You might seem like, okay, I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm just trying to put myself in other people's shoes. Thank you, Tony. Did you send a gift? Thank you. Daniel said, how can you feel like you're deriding someone you genuinely care about, though? Exactly, Daniel. That's why I stopped myself, because I'm like, wait a minute. If you don't even feel like you can repost your friend's thing because you feel like you're deriding, hold on. You weirdo. Because wait a minute, why are you friends with somebody that you even have some type of friction with? That's weird. I would watch that, friend. Okay, so Daniel said, like, isn't that what genuine friendship is? Like, right? Lil OC said, that's what I'm saying. I just be getting that vibe. Sometimes people are off. Sometimes off people. That vibe, sometimes off people. Yeah. If you're friends with somebody, I know this is not open in chat because we're discussing this. Clearly, we're not no haters here. But if you are somebody out there and you don't feel like you can repost your friend's work because you might be deriding, you truly might be deriding in some form of fashion, even if it's not in a supportive way. You might be one of them friends that like low-key hating on your friend. You see your friend dating somebody, you might be plotting on dating the same person. Oh, I hope that relationship ends so I can go ahead and slide up in there and get what they have. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click play on a song, and we're gonna get back to the topic. And Tony said, I feel like your friend will support strangers than your own. I feel like your friend will support. Daniel said, yes, some people hate you but still befriend you because they want to be you. Not this conversation already going to the answer that I think the answer is. This whole conversation, we're going to get down and dissect to what's the reason why somebody be friends with somebody and they don't support their shit. But I think that is right there to kind of just sum up, or fast forward in this conversation. Some people hate you but still befriend you because they want to be you. So I think that's a dead giveaway. Daniel said, not in my experience, but I've seen it happen to other people, especially my woman friends. Jesus. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the show. All right, let's go. This is Tony, and this is their song "Friends to Lovers." Back to the topic.
If I could just have a minute,
that homie Tony.
Baby, won't you spend your life with me? All I want is you. Know you're right for me. Girl, you're everything I think I need. Got the kind, don't get tired we started friends and now we lovers, fucking on the covers. I don't fuck with you and I've been his bed, loving on each other. But walking my heart right, loving you so right. All it took was one night. We started friends and now we lovers, fucking under the covers. How the fuck we end up in this bed, loving on each other? My, walking my heart right, loving you so right. All it took was one night. Gave you an ear to lean, that's how it had all began. I showed her crayon if you need me to wipe your tears. Giving me patience, giving you respect. She downloaded her My Chart app to her phone too. I made her heart move, I did it so smooth. I didn't realize what love can make us do. Walk in the storm with you, dry you off with the moon. You made love worth loving, that's why I'm loving you. We started as friends and now we lovers, fucking under the covers. How the fuck we end up in this bed, loving on each other? My, walking my heart right, loving you so right. All it took was one night. We started as friends and now we lovers, fucking under the covers. How the fuck we end up in this bed, loving on each other? My, walking my heart right, loving you so right. All it took was one night.
Drop your thoughts in the comment section. That was that homie Tony. Friends to lovers. Thank you so much for sending that song. If you're watching, make sure you're in the follow button. Make sure you're liking up the live. Make sure you're sharing the side with a friend. Ace, thank you so much. Thank you. You too. How was everything going? So if you want your song sent in, you have to send a gift, okay? Whether it's Cash App or whether it's here on TikTok. And if you want the song played, send it to the cord and link in the bio or send it to the email. It's tracyvamedia@gmail.com, like the name of above. Now, I want to go ahead and react to that song, of course. Let's talk about it. I like the beat. And when I say that, I'm not trying to be, X you out of it, but that's the main thing that I could compliment. Sorry, coffee. With your voice, I think I could have used some type of engineering on the vocals. But as for the song, I heard a lot, but I was like, what are we talking about here? I don't know. It didn't really get to the punch, maybe as quick as it should have, or direct as it should have. So that kind of like held back the likability of the song. But I did like the beat, and like A said, yes, it was a fire instrumental. I'll give it that. Hey, Keshawn. Hey, D Shade. Make sure y'all liking up the live. If you do want your song played during today's episode, you do have to send a Cash App or just gift the TikTok live. So thank you so much, Tony. Thank you. Okay, before we get into Daniel, just to refresh y'all's memory, today we are discussing why do friends only support strangers? And when I say this, I'm not saying everybody. And I'm not talking about myself either. I can't say that about my friends. But there's a lot of people I see on social media say, damn, like if you're a musician, for example, you could repost. Who could I use an example that hasn't dropped in a long time? Hurricane Chris. You could repost Hurricane Chris's new mixtape on your IG story, but you can't repost my mixtape or my song. And like I said earlier, you don't even have to like your friend's music. You really don't. But just support, just for the love. Show some love. And you just never know, though. You don't like it, but somebody that follows you might like it. So that's what we're talking about. And before we get into Daniel, I want to say this. I've never been through this situation, and I'm so grateful for it. I feel like the time I've seen my friends shine through the most was when, I don't know how long y'all been following me for, but I had a clothing line. I was actually wearing it yesterday. It was called Hustle Baby. It was full sweatsuit set. My friends was buying it like crazy, and they were not cheap. All my friends spent money. Every single friend I had, they all spent money on. Even my family, my sister, my mom, my dad, everybody bought my stuff, and I will never forget that because you can get support from strangers, and you can get support from those. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. You can get support from this world, but knowing that your family and your close friends really got your back and show up in ways even when you don't ask them to, damn, it's a good feeling. Thank you, D Shade. So if you want your music played, send it to the Discord link in the bio or send to the email tracyvamedia@gmail.com. Thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Daniel's song, and then we're gonna hop into some more. And like I said, we're not going too long on the topic of the day because I kind of need a shorter episode today. But we have reaction videos. I made sure I collected like 5 of them. So we got 5 things we're reacting to today, which is super exciting because I love doing reaction videos. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Daniel's song. Spotify. It's kind of funny when somebody sends you a Spotify link because you can see my screen if you're watching on the IG or wherever. You can see my whole screen. You can see the last song I listened to. Maybe some random stuff on there.
Show me how you wanna ride it.
Thank you.
Up inside it. Tell me, baby, how you like it.
Make sure you get to the live if you want your song played.
Your tits.
Or Cash App. Get the live Cash App.
Your pussy tight and
Hey, wait.
girl, I'm trying to homicide it. So come and get it. Come and get it, babe. Come and get it. Come and get it, babe. So come and get it. Come and get it, babe.
Hit the follow button.
Come and get it, babe. You decided. We could do a slow tighter. Your pussy tighter. I just wanna feel you right. So come and get it. Come and get it, babe. Come and get it. Come and get it, babe. So come and get it. Come and get it, babe. Come and get it. Come and get it, babe. So come and get it. Come and get it, babe. Come and get it. Come and get it, babe.
Make sure you're gifting the live if you want your song played.
Come and get it, babe. Come and get it. Come and get it, babe. You decide it. Show me how you wanna ride it.
I was feeling that track. I'm not gonna lie.
You decide it. Show me how you wanna ride it. Up inside it.
You got a sped up version too. That's when you know the song is good. You make the slow down version, the sped up version, the chop the screw version, the lo-fi version. When the song is hard, you gotta make a couple versions. So I did like that song. It reminded me of a lot of the music that's in my playlist. I'm trying to think of a band right now, but I really listen to songs like that. Sounds like one of the tracks that be playing when you shopping through Forever 21 or I said it by Rihanna. Is that what it's inspired by? Or it kind of sounds like that. It's in. Can somebody tell me what that word means? This is why we got Google Enter. Use your context clues. Enter. So enter means inside. Palation. I don't know what palation is. Interpolation. The process of estimating unknown data points that fall between known. What is the interpolation of a song? To recreate or incorporate a recognizable melody, lyric, or chord. Did anybody else know what that means? did anybody else? Interpolation? Reusing a melody. I did not know there's a word for that. Somebody say yes in the chat so I can feel dumb. Y'all heard that word before? Damn. Well, now I know. So if you want to submit music, you have to gift the live stream. And yes, I can see who's gifting. It's a music term. It's not that popular. Oh, okay. So I'm not the only one that was just lost in here. You know, I learned to when I don't know a word, I learned to Google. I used to be so hard headed, like, yeah, I know what they talking about, and then I'll be like, my whole day, I'll go throughout my day, like, what the hell did that word mean? Maybe want to pop open a dictionary again. Like, okay, we need to. We've been on social media way too much. We need to pick up a book. But I'm glad that that's a word not a lot of people use. So yes, if you want your music played during today's show, just make sure you gift the live, whether it's Cash App or TikTok gift. Okay. Thank you for the rose, Jupiter. Thank you. I will play you next. Thank you for the rose. So, like we were saying, come and get it. I think I know what Rihanna song you're talking about. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, F Rihanna, I like your song, and that's just what it is. It was mixed very well, too. So today's topic of discussion is why do friends only support strangers? And we touched on a couple things. But for me answering that question, like I said, I'd never been through this situation. But if I were to put my feet in the shoes of somebody that's a flat out hater, I would think it's because they don't want to see their friend go further in life. And then, like Daniel said, I think that was Daniel that said in the comments, why would you not want your friend to prosper? And that's when shit gets really weird. You know, and that's why we're talking friendships this week, because I don't feel like we dive into like all the complexes of friendship. Like we talk about, what makes you cut off a friend, we could talk about what makes somebody a good friend, but I don't think we like really get down to the bottom of things, because from my 30 years of living, I have a lot of friends. I have all my childhood friends, still got the same friends. I'm that kind of person that got a lot of friends, but I'm also a person that cut off a lot of people too. A lot of one friend, then I got to get rid of them. But from what we was talking about with episode 1 on Monday, is you really don't know who somebody is until certain things are at stake. Whether it's, that friend just started a business, whether it's that friend going through some type of hardship, whether that friend is doing some messed up stuff. That one I can speak on. Everything else I can't speak on, but I am somebody that has cut off a friend because they were doing some crazy shit. And everybody around me was like, Tracy, you are such a messed up individual. You're not a good friend. But I'm like, no, I'm actually a good friend because I'm letting them go do what they want to do, and I'm not getting in the middle of that. And I also got to be a good friend to myself too and protect my energy. And I don't want to be a part of whatever, they were doing. So let me know in the chat, do you have a friend that that didn't support you? So I want to, yeah, let's go ahead and get to another song, and then we're going to close out the topic and get into some reaction videos. But let's go ahead and play Jupiter Fantasies. And who else sent a gift? Let's go ahead and click play. My bad. Hey, Jordan. Oh, it's hot in here. Good, thank you. How was your day? Drop your thoughts in the comment section of that song. That was actually a good one. You just got done working out. I'm about to take a walk after this. Take the kids on a walk in the park. Chochi, you just woke up. Yes, we are live, boy. We are live. So that was the best song I've heard from you, audio quality wise. But overall, that was a really good track. I love feel good records heavily these days. I'm talking about my playlist has been filled with all that bubbly, happy, fun music. And I'm in that space. So that was the perfect timing to send me that song. I'm gonna rate that song I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Drop y'all thoughts in the comment section. Y'all know the song Walking on a Dream? I've been playing that lately. That's been in my playlist. It's just a happy song. You could be angry, but once that song comes on, we are always running through the thrill of it, thrill of it. Chicago's here, y'all. She angry though. That's the best one I got on that one so far. I'm glad. I'm glad. You can have a little bit. You can have a little bit. You can have a. She walks off with it. So where do I submit? So if you watch a music review, you do have to send a gift in or Cash App. Yeah, them days of doing free music reviews. I gave y'all 2 years. Enough of that. But we're talking about some hot topics, of course. So let's go ahead and close out today's topic, and we're gonna go ahead and get into some reaction videos real quick. So yes, keep sending in music. If you want your music played, just make sure you get the live TikTok Cash App, and make sure you hit the follow button. You could send to the link in the bio. People were complaining, saying it was not that deep. Wait, what you talking about? With what? The song? People were complaining, saying it was not that deep. What's wrong, Chochi? That your song is stuck in my head, Jupiter. I'm stuck like People were complaining, saying it was not that deep. Like the song wasn't a deep song. Why do songs gotta be deep? I don't go to music to get some deep shit. What's that? Keeps getting blurry. I don't do that. That's weird. I was like, it's just a chill pop song. What the hell? He wanted you to go Tupac on him. Why does it keep getting blurry? I guess they wanted you to go Tupac on him. You're probably in the wrong room. Whew. You was in the Dave East room. You was in the room with Benny the Butcher. You might as well go ahead and go into the rap battle room if they didn't like your music. That's weird. Yeah. Okay, so today's topic of this show. Don't throw up. Don't throw up. Today's topic of this show is why friends only support strangers. And yeah, that's it's this is a pretty telling subject because why is people out here being your sister took your milk, boy. I'm about to go get you some more. Um yeah, so why are people befriending people that they won't even support? Like that's just weird to me. But like I said, if y'all don't like y'all's friends' music, if you don't like your friends' clothing line or whatever they got going on, um, just give it a repost. That's the best, that's the best thing you could do. Just do a repost. Or yeah. Little repost don't hurt nobody. Oh, my IG isn't frozen. So yeah, we're gonna go back into the notes. So why is it easier to support somebody you've never met than your own family? Let's talk about it because this one hits deep, or your own friends and family. So I feel like these are possible reasons of why people don't support their friends. Familiarity makes people underestimate you. The people who watched you grow up think they know your limits. They don't allow you to evolve. Shy, give him his milk, okay? Give him his milk. All right. Sorry. Okay, Shy, I gave you 3 bottles. All right, Jupiter, we're gonna play your song again. Jesus. All right, let me go get this diva some milk, okay? We had 3 bottles already, and it's only 12 o'clock. Hold on.
I was dreaming about you. I was fantasizing about the things we can do. I saw both of our clothes on the floor. You had red lights shining down on you, hot wax dripping down your back. These fantasies always leave me wanting more. Cause I think of you as much as I can do. Yeah, I fantasize about the look in your pretty hazel eyes. I'm stuck like glue. Much that I can do, and I'm just a fan of all the little things you do. I'm stuck like glue, not much that I can do. Yeah, I'm just a fan of all the sexy things you do. I'm stuck like glue and can't get off of you. Yeah, I'm just turned on by the fantasies that play in my head. Cold sweat dripping down my neck, and I'm trying to control my breath, but it's so hard to control myself. And the thought of loving you haunts me. How about we make this a reality? Your hands, your lips, need it all of me. No holding back, give it all to me, all to me. Cause I think of you as much as I can do. Yeah, I fantasize about the look in your pretty hazel eyes. I'm stuck like glue, not much that I can do. Yeah, I'm just a fan of all the little things you do. I'm stuck like glue, not much that I can do. Yeah, I'm just a fan of all the sexy things you do. I'm stuck like glue, I can't get off of you. I'm just turned on by the fantasies that play in my head.
Yeah. I'm gonna still stand firm on that 9.5. That's a really good song. Go ahead and push that on the ticks of talks, okay? I got you with your milk. I got you. I got you, Chochi. Okay. All right. He wants his milks now. All right. So, yeah. So, to sum that up, I really hope y'all out here supporting y'all's friends stuff. It's very hard to be somebody that decides, hey, I got this idea. I want to bring it to life. I want to start this business. I want to become a musician, whatever it is. It's very hard to make that come to life. And not even just make it come to life, but actually dedicate yourself to doing it and putting it out there. It's a very cringy feeling. Like I remember in 2016 when I first started journalism, and I just started releasing articles on some website that I made, and it was very cringe, but I was like, hey, like I like doing this, I want to get it out to the world. And it was like the one person just supporting me the whole time, one person reposting it, and it meant a lot to me, to where I was like, I need to keep doing this. And I'll just never forget that feeling. And I always think, what if I would have never, released those articles? What if I would have let my fear and my doubt take over me and never do that? Like, I wouldn't be here in front of y'all. I don't even know where I would be right now. Okay. So, like it means a lot just to hit that repost button, just to share it to your story. It's hard out here. So don't even like base it off the content. Just base it off of seeing somebody make their dream come true and just patting themselves on the back for that. Hey T Slack, just make sure you gift the live. You can send a link in the bio to the cord or my email, tracyvamedia@gmail.com. Chuba, you are up next. So what else with the notes? So yeah. Sometimes people don't want to support their friends because they don't want them to evolve. They don't want to see them do well. And for friends and family, sometimes friends and family don't support you because they like to compare themselves, and your growth makes people question their own lack of growth. I know I know that one's stuck. That one can be a little true. Your growth makes people question their own lack of growth. And as a entrepreneur or a musician, you're going to come across a lot of people like that. You're going to irritate a lot of people because you're just going to be a mirror of like, damn, like they actually decided to do it. I've always, I had this dream in my head, but I never did it because of, such and such. But you actually doing it, you're going to put a lot of sour taste in people's mouth, to where people are gonna talk to you all day, every day, but they're not gonna support what you have going on. Another thing is, strangers don't have that, insecurity. So strangers are gonna be quick to support you because supporting you, they don't feel like that they're gonna lose anything because they don't even know you. You're not somebody, y'all grew up together. You're not somebody that was on the same team and you made it, big league. So they're not gonna feel that feeling. So that's that. But strangers strictly see your talent. Your people, most of the time, are going to see your past. And a stranger just pays attention to the product. As for your family sees the unpolished version of you from years ago. Hey, T Slack, just make sure you get the live. Yeah. People close to you expect access, not excellence. They want the friend, not the star. People be wanting the friend. They don't want you to. A lot of times they don't want you to be the star, because then it's gonna change y'all's friendship. It's gonna change things. If you actually get successful, they can no longer always pick up the phone. Y'all can't always like trauma dump with each other, because it's like, dang, I'm over here going through this. If I support this friend, they're gonna get out their situation to where we're not gonna have that in common no more. So I can't support them. People think like this, which is crazy. But hey, yeah, stardom makes people uncomfortable most of the time. Strangers want you to win because they gain nothing by hating. And there's no jealousy, no competition, no history, just support. So let me know in the chat, you guys, who supports you more, strangers or the people that you know? And why do you think your own circle moves weird when you elevate, if this is you? Do you think it's jealousy, or just, they're not used to it? And have you ever had a stranger change your whole career direction? I had to give it to the strangers out there. They done changed my life, put a whole lot of money in my pocket. So, hey, I'm always going to have love for the strangers out here. I said yesterday on the chat, I like to keep my heart open because you never know how strangers could bless you. You could have said TikTok definitely changed my life. I love to see it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next song, and then we are going to get into some reaction videos, and that will be today's episode. But keep sending your music in. Make sure you gift the live. Okay, T Slack. I don't see where you gifted. Tell me in the chat. Okay. This is Anthony, and this is their song dedicated by. I can't see who it's by. Let me know in the chat.
Shit, I had to win and bring it in. We not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do. Shit, I know we all up against the wall, just in different rooms. So I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in. I'm not built to lose. Say so long. Goodbye to the feeling, I'm not enough to go bigger. I need a building with pillars, I need a way to do more. A man in the mirror to being one in the stores. Wake up in the morning, we dedicated and soar. Loving the way
she a little too quiet.
Made every intention on niggas making the Forbes. I know it's a mission, but everything is a source. I need all the money from everything that we on. I know the product can sell itself in a minute, but now I don't do all the gimmicks with all the niggas you love. Telling my story, I'm only hoping you feel it, cause I know niggas who needed a reason they ain't give up. Wanted to show him a loser could be a winner if he was out to go get it. I swear to keep it a buck, cause we ain't no many more dedicated than us and have a lot of choices. I had to win and bring it in, we not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do. Yeah, shit, I know we all up against the wall, just in different rooms. I know, so I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in, I'm not built to lose. Say so long. Goodbye to the downs, I got my head in the clouds. I know a couple of niggas who got it taken away. It's taking a minute, look what we made it today. Sit back and I grin at the shit we able to say. It's back to the feeling of seeing nothing appealing and one more than what's given and niggas making the way. Don't know how many quarters we gonna be able to play. It's hard, but we ballin' for those who ain't in the game. I know the product can sell itself in a minute, but I don't do all the gimmicks with all the niggas you like. I don't do nothing if we ain't making a killing. I know some niggas who needed a good thing in their life. Wanted to show him a loser could be a winner if he was out to go get it with good intentions. He might. He'll be sore in the morning, but you was making it right. We ain't have a lot of choices. I had to win and bring it in. We not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do. I know we all up against the wall, just in different rooms. I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in. I'm not built to lose. She said long, bring it in. We not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do.
What you do?
We all up against the wall, just in different rooms. So I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in. I'm not built to lose. Say so long.
I was over here dancing. My phone died, sorry.
I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in. I'm not built to lose. Say so long. Goodbye to the feeling, I'm not enough to go bigger. I need a building with pillars, I need a way to do more. A man in the mirror to being one in the stores.
I love his voice.
We dedicated and soar. Loving the way that it mean I'm doing the most. Made every intention on niggas making the Forbes. I know it's a mission, but everything is a source. I need all the money from everything that we on. I know the product can sell itself in a minute, but now I don't do all the gimmicks with all the niggas you love. Telling my story, I'm only hoping you feel it, cause I know niggas who needed a reason they ain't give up. Wanted to show him a loser could be a winner if he was out to go get it. I swear to keep it a buck.
I like the coloring of the music video.
And have a lot of choices. I had to win and bring it in. We not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do. Yeah, shit, I know we all up against the wall, just in different rooms. I know, so I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in.
That mix on his vocals, real nice.
Say so long. Goodbye to the downs, I got my head in the clouds. I know a couple of niggas who got it taken away. It's taking a minute, look what we made it today. Sit back and I grin at the shit we able to say. It's back to the feeling of seeing nothing appealing and one more than what's given and niggas making the way. Don't know how many quarters we gonna be able to play. It's hard, but we ballin' for those who ain't in the game. I know the product can sell itself in a minute, but I don't do all the gimmicks with all the
Thank
niggas.
You for the likes. Thank you for 4,000 likes. Thank you.
I know some niggas who needed a good thing in their life. Wanted to show him a loser could be a winner if he was out to go get it with good intentions. He might. He'll be sore in the morning, but you was making it right. We ain't have a lot of choices. I had to win and bring it in. We not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do. Shit, I know we all up against the wall, just in different rooms. I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in. I'm not built to lose. Shit, I had to win, bring it in. We not built to lose. Had to take the pain, but stay dedicated to what you do. Shit, I know we all up against the wall, just in different rooms. So I'm trying to win, I gotta bring it in. I'm not built to lose.
That's a good song. I'm gonna give it 9.5. I'm gonna give that one a 9.5. That's a real good track. Jaw on the floor. He did his thing. He sounded super confident and vocals are super crisp. Loved the performance. Loved it all. Where do you send? Just make sure you gift the live. Gift the live or send a Cash App. But if you want to send in, you can send to the cord in the link in the bio, or you could send to the email tracyvamedia@gmail.com. Guys, what does this mean on TikTok? The league? The D League? Is that a bad thing? I gotta start understanding this stuff more. I'm gonna try doing battling today, like tonight with my friend. I'm gonna try it. Hello, Luke. Luke. Ooh, child, is that Russian? Okay. So I love that track. What time is it? 12:49. Okay, let's keep this going. So today's topic of discussion. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Today's topic of discussion: why do friends only support strangers? Isabella, can you send to the email? What? Okay, I'll look it up. Isabella is. I don't know. I can't even spell that. Isabella K. Obsession. SESSION. Okay. Let's watch. Did you get the live, Mel? Did you get the live? Make sure you get the live. It's a nice video. If you're watching on the stream, you can see it. Make sure you get the live. The camera today. I received it.
Jsem žavé téma na vašem jazyku, ale vždy budu tvůj favorit, holky se chtějí bavit. Jsem tvoje obsession, ale já mizím, víš, že to chodí, bláznivý stisk. V této hře nejsou pravidla, je to tvůj risk. Non-stop běhám hlavě, jak virus v sítí, moje slova ti to vymítí. Jsi moje obsession, sladké je příběh, co nemá konce, to je trend. Hrajeme to znova a znovu, jak track, co nejde vypnout, jsem tvůj soundtrack. Máš mě hlavě, i když si sní, a to je důvod, proč nemáš klidný sny. Říkáš, že už nejsem to je
I don't know what they're saying, but they're cute though.
která je připravená rozpoutat show, ať víš, co to znamená. Zleva doprava, dopředu dozadu, ať vidíš, jak tancuju, já tenhle styl miluju, a to vám slibuju, nezapomeň, jak se jmenuju. Jen byla, kde jsem těla, ty jsi chtěl víc, nejsem řekla, tvůj problém není můj svět, jak dál, a ty pořád zpět. Jen byla, kde jsem těla, ty jsi chtěl víc, nejsem řekla, tvůj problém není můj svět, jak dál, a ty pořád zpět. Jen byla, kde jsem těla, ty jsi chtěl víc, nejsem řekla, tvůj problém není můj svět.
Does anybody know what they were saying? We all speak English in here. Boy, your hands are red. What? Okay. I like the video. Whatever camera they were using, I definitely need that camera for my own use. I think they was. I think they was cute. That's all I could say. It was cute. I didn't know what they were saying though. So that's that. So if you want your music played, make sure you're sending in a gift, okay, or a Cash App. Where are we at? Okay, yeah. So we talking why friends only support. So like I said, who supports you more, strangers or people that you know? Why do you think your own circle moves weird when you elevate? Do you think it's jealousy, or do you think it's just something that they're not used to? Have you ever had a stranger change your whole career? And that last one, I can say yes. A stranger will change your life instantly. I'm talking about you could be down 1 second, the next second you're up, because strangers love entertainment. Strangers just love the support. And yeah, put me with the strangers, honestly. Somebody came in here earlier saying I'd rather be with strangers than my friends. I'm like, yeah, I gotta feel on that one. Put me with the strangers. Thank you, Sin, for all the roses. You have to burp. Okay, so anybody else wants to send in music, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Okay, but why is it friends? So yeah, so if you have a story, we're about to move from the subject, but if you do have a story of a friend that did not support you with whatever, tell me how it felt and how you were able to maneuver through that. But I'm not befriending nobody that, you know, don't support my shit. Okay. Are you all right? So we had a long discussion, and like I said, today's topic, usually we be talking for hours about a topic, but I'm gonna just go ahead and move on over to the reaction videos. And yeah. Okay. So, and also if anybody wants to send in music, just make sure you give the live. And let's go ahead and go in here. Get the live, send it in. What? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 things we can react to right now. We're gonna go move through these fast, okay? All right. So first one we got is I don't even know if I could show you guys this without showing my whole DMs. Let's try. Okay. Take this down. No, I do not want to co-host. Okay. First off, hey Cash. So first what we're doing is Chosen. What's going on? Let's put you right here. Okay. So the first one we're gonna react to is Trump says black people love him. They know a scam better than anybody. Oh shit.
People love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy. Let me tell you, black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy.
I don't know. Chosen. I don't know if it's. Is this the milk? Okay. I don't know if it's my blackness screaming or what, but what did he mean by that? Sounded offensive, but it probably wasn't. Was it, y'all? Was it offensive? I don't know. What do he mean by that? Black people love him. They know a scam better than anybody. What did he mean by that? Drop it in the chat. What y'all think he meant? Somebody said in the comment section, what does that mean? Let's scroll down. Why are we always being brought up? Somebody else said. What else? Honestly, the world could use laughter. He gonna give it to us. Did y'all laugh when he said that? Somebody shaking their head. They know a scam better than anybody. Did he mean like we've been scammed, or does he mean we scam? Okay. What else we got? Chelsea Handler speaks about dating 50 Cent.
I'm dating 50 Cent, okay? He convinced me to date him after he was on my show. It was like a Friday that he was a guest, I think. And then I came in over the weekend and there were like dozens and dozens of roses in my office. And my assistant was like, Curtis Cent has called 3 times. And I was like, who's Curtis Cent?
Curtis Cent
She's like,
is-
Fitty. I'm like, oh, really? Now it's Fitty? 2 white girls. I'm like, it went from Curtis to Fitty?
To Fitty.
So I was like, oh, and she goes, he wants to call you. I go, I don't want to talk to him. I go, he's like, you know, all those guys used to hit on me, but it was like, just kind of like play.
Right.
But Curtis was sweet. He
It felt different.
He was sweet because he seemed gangster, but he wasn't a gangster. Like the fact that he was shot so many times, you're like, how did you get shot? Like that doesn't even make any sense. So then I was like, listen, I'm not going out with you. I go, I have a show in New Orleans this weekend. You're welcome to come. You can meet me in New Orleans. This is my hotel. You're welcome to get a room and you can come to my show and, you know, we'll go out and have a drink.
Right.
I go, do you want to go for a walk? And he goes, I can't really go for a walk outside. And I was like, who do you think you are? He's
Fitty.
like, I can't go for a walk outside. And I was like, I think you can. Like, get over yourself. So we go for a walk.
What?
And it was crazy. Like, every person we saw was like, Fitty said, like, this is.
Yeah,
and I was like,
Chelsea.
oh, I didn't get it. Like, I didn't know. You know, we're in New
He
Orleans.
tried to tell you.
All like, you know,
Yes.
black people, and everyone knew him. And he's like a major deal. He came to my show. He was very sweet. He's
I didn't know 50 Cent Chelsea Handler used to date. I didn't know that. Did anybody know that? And another thing too, people always say good things about 50 Cent. Every woman that has came out and said that they dated 50 Cent says that they had a positive experience and that he's sweet. And I thought that part was funny when she was talking about, well, how did you even get into any situations or issues? I don't know. Maybe it's the way he's doing Diddy right now that you know, 50 Cent has his ways. Yeah, I know him and Vivica Fox used to date. You know, they popped out together, but him and Chelsea Handler, I didn't know about that. 50 Cent definitely has a very interesting roster, though, for sure. Can't really tell his type. He's, I don't know. At this point, it looks like 50 Cent like everybody. Somebody said she still want him. All the old ladies love 50. I remember when they were dating. I liked them together. I remember this era. It was so odd, but we loved it. Almost every one of his exes say the same thing about him. He's only a menace when he needs to be. I like it. I like it. What else we got? What else we got? Moving on. What else do we have for? Oh yeah. Miss Nikki Baby. So Leangelo Jello, Mr. Swerve on our corner, says he regrets leaving a relationship with Miss Nikki Baby and that he doesn't like his ex-wife Rashida. I would have stayed home. Then the caption says, Jello opens up about leaving Miss Nikki Baby and marrying Rashida Nicole. He admits that he doesn't even like Rashida. The two got married in March 2025. Jello filed for divorce a few months later. They share a newborn as well.
When you removed yourself and moved into a different area, what exactly happened?
So
we just had some.
Why? That's what the world wanted.
We was going like not agreeing on type. Like she wanted me to live in Porter Ranch. I wanted her to live with my like just like stuff like that. Like no, like grown up. I guess.
Okay.
Where we was gonna live? Where he was gonna go to school? Like who gonna watch him when we leaving for work and all. I don't know. We was just talking a whole bunch over, going through it, and then I don't know. If I could redo it, I would. I was like, I'd have whooped my own ass for real. Like I'd have stayed there.
That's respect.
You know what I'm saying? I
It
don't
was
know.
just a rat. It just was like
I told her that though. Nikki
Yeah.
cooled me. Like I told her straight up. Like, I was tweaking. I ain't got no excuse for that or nothing. But yeah, if I could redo it, I wouldn't do that.
How did the marriage happen? That's what I want to know. Like, no way you was just sitting home one day and y'all was just like,
2
let's just go
newborns.
to the.
This
I ain't gonna lie, we never talked
all
about
this
this.
was like in a 2-week span, though, of straight
That's what I'm
terrible
saying.
shit, though. It was in a terrible of like I had 2 terrible weeks. I don't know how to explain
But
it.
the best
Like-
time of your life though.
I was fine. Like I don't know. Start going south like that. Like I don't know. I did make some dumb decisions, but I do feel like I don't know. Like I feel like she was like, I pray you die every day. Like she might have been on some ill shit because I couldn't think for real. And I'm going through the motions with her. It's like she's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, whatever. All right, cool, whatever. Cool. Yeah, she getting whatever, just doing anything. She like, we gonna get married. We gonna do all this. I'm like,
But how did you end up
doing that?
How did you end up in the courtroom though, brother? Because like
She drove me there. I'm out there about to cry in the whip. That's what I'm saying. No, you feel what I'm saying though?
What?
Like I felt disconnected type. Like I'm like, all right. Like I'm telling her, like, I
have a
don't want to
question,
get married. I don't want to do none of this shit. But then I was like, I'm doing it though. And I did not understand. But I like sat down one day and my eyes started leaking. Like, oh, like my dripping on the floor. I'm like, hold on. Went upstairs and talked to her. Like, you got to slide. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I just took all the L's on the chin. Tell everybody to leave. Clear that.
I don't really understand. He talks a little choppy. But from what I heard is he messed up. He knows it. And he had a bad week. Anyways, I hope Miss Nikki Baby doesn't go back at all. I don't know. He kind of seems like a boy. It sounds like I was listening to a 16-year-old speak. Sounds like he has 3 kids in this mix. Yeah. It's one thing, to make a stupid decision, but I don't know. It's not like he'd be making multiple stupid decisions in 1 week. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. And even if she did go back, he would just do it again, I feel, and do it again. Yeah, nah, it's not worth the stress at all. It's nice, to keep the family together, the kids and then her and all in the same household, but I don't know. He seems problematic. And I wouldn't trust that he wouldn't do it again. And this Nikki Baby's the boss. I hope she carries on. Okay, what else do we have? What else? I don't want you to see my screen, so I'm gonna switch over. Okay, hold on. What else? We did Trump. We did last one, Kimora Lee Simmons. Let's open this one up. Kimora Lee Simmons addressed his relationship daughter Aoki had with 65-year-old.
Man. First of all, I know this guy, but I didn't know this guy in that capacity, like with my kid, or that you were even dating my kid, or even I know this guy growing up myself. I don't know, I don't want to get into troubles legally, but I think his reputation probably precedes him. So I was learning some of these things as I went along too. And
Were you like, what the hell are you doing, Aoki, or no?
I was, but I didn't say it in that way because it was this fast that it blew up to be so much. And so then you can't be the mom that's like, what the hell are you doing? But that definitely was the thing. But it went from 0 to 100 really quick. And I was like, Yoki, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was a thing. I found out when the world found out. But I do think in general of those kind of things, I do think it's predatorial. We said all of that to get to what Kimora thinks about it. I think that's predatorial and kind of crazy.
Aoki also had some other press with the 65-year-old man.
First of all, I know this guy, but I didn't know this guy in that.
So yes, by the way, they are all beautiful. All her daughters are beautiful. But the mother, Kimora Lee, I don't know, she didn't react the way I expected her to react. Like, She was just a little too calm explaining that, hey, my daughter is in a relationship with a 65-year-old man, older than she is. I don't know if I was a mother, I wouldn't be calmly speaking. I'll probably use that moment, 30 seconds to snap. Somebody in the comments said the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She would know she was that girl. People talk about her, Russell, but y'all do know more decent parents don't want their kids to repeat their mistakes. 65 years old, that's not just weird. It's definitely predatory and alarming. That's a hard no. It's a hard no for me. Yeah, I ain't no chill. I don't care how successful I am, how much older I am. If I find out one of my kids is with somebody like 10 years, I'll probably snap over, honestly. 10 years. But anything, 10 years plus, oh hell no. Like, no, I'm coming to grab them for sure. Cause that's just like they said, predatorial. Like that's just weird. Like what? What is the oldest? Drop it in the chat. What is the oldest y'all would date? Yeah, no. I dated somebody 9 years older than me to spill some of my stuff, and at the time I was like, I noticed like they were older, and I didn't think like, okay, well this isn't bad, but years later down the road, I look back on it, I'm like, that's disgusting. That is so disgusting, because like, why couldn't you get somebody your age? Why are you with somebody that's not your age? Well, I wasn't thinking like that because I was young, but now looking back on it, I'd be like, yeah, there's some type of disgusting hidden agenda here. Would not recommend that to anybody. Yeah, so drop in the chat who is what's the oldest y'all would date. But let's go ahead and take us out. We reacted. We talked our topic, friends and support. So we listened to some music. Let's go ahead and take us out. Okay. All right, y'all. That's a wrap for today's episode of Live with Tracy VA. We laughed, we vibed, we reacted to some viral clips, and even dropped a few tracks along the way. I hope you took away something that resonates, whether it's life lessons, relationship insights, or fresh music you gotta check out. Thank you for tuning in, commenting, and being part of the community where we keep it real, relevant, and resonating. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a surprise music drop or conversation. And always remember, life is too short to play small or second guess yourself. Keep showing up, stay bold, and chase what makes you feel alive. I'll see y'all next time on Live with Tracy VA. Stay real, stay relevant, and stay resonating. And always keep your energy right. I'm going to see y'all later.